Welcome back to the bakery. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how to take a regular railroad spike and turn it into my signature railroad spike knife. Now, these are made tons of different ways, and there's a lot of makers out there who put their own spin on things and get all sorts of crazy stuff going with these things. They're really versatile. They're really great for beginners. The steel moves really nice. Obviously not very solid steel material. I mean, we're not, taking this into the woods for survival mode or anything, but it's a really great novelty piece. It's an awesome learning experience, and generally people seem to really like them. It's a great conversation piece for decoration or office space. I'm going to take you through my method and how I go about making these. So let's fire up the forge and we'll get started. Okay, so one of the first things I'm going to do is the last 3 fingers or so worth of the head side of the spike. We're actually going to make a few passes on the press and draw this out. We're going to make the handle material area just a little bit longer. Also, we're going to be putting a traditional twist on this handle area, so that twist is actually going to shrink the spike back down in size. So we want to utilize the tail end of this material here and make it longer. And the front, let's say 4 fingers or so, is going to be our knife making area. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Let's hop to it. Okay, as you can see here, we've got our handle area drawn out significantly now, right around 4 fingers there. And we've also started to fuller and draw out our knife shape. I know it kind of looks like a turd right now, but I normally like to hand hammer from here. This is really easy steel to move, great for starting out, and we're really going to refine the shape into something that looks more like a knife to this point. So let's get hammering. So as you can see, we've taken quite a bit of the belly out of this and drawn it out just a little more. It's a lot more knife looking now. We can continue to hammer the tip, refine the tip a little bit more to shape, but this is normally when I mark it and start prepping for the twist. These particular spikes that I'm making in this batch are getting what's called a lazy man's twist, so just a half turn. They're really structurally sound. You can go as many turns as you want, but just remember that each twist is actually shrinking your handle. So the lazy twist actually works out really well for this particular design because it keeps our length and also gets the comfort out of the handle that you want. So we're going to get this marked and we're going to prep for the twist. So in preparation for the handle twist, got my vise all ready, and I got modified pipe wrench. Now for the twist, there's a lot of different ways you can do this, but I like to clamp down in the vise right around the bolster area of the handle. It just makes for a good thickness for when you're doing the twist, and it doesn't mess up anything along the transition to the blade. And again, on this particular piece, we're only doing a lazy twist, so I'm doing a half a turn. Nothing really to worry about. But just remember, as many twists as you want, you're just going to continue to shrink the handle. So we're going to get a lazy twist in here, and then maybe some light hammer work to finish up before we go to the grinder. Alright, so this is where we're at, rough forge to shape. As you can see, we're looking way more knife looking now. Just gonna clean up some edges and refine the shape just a little bit on the grinder now and get ready for heat treat. Okay, so we've got a nice rough grind here. We've got some bevels started, and really just the final shape that we want in the overall piece. We left it a little on the thick side, and we're going to prep for heat treat. Okay, so we got our blade here out of the quench and a couple temper cycles. We're ready to finish this thing up. As you can see, all our sort of guesstimates worked out really well. Feels good in the hand. It's a great little novelty piece. Really what's left to do now is we're going to put the finish grinds in it. We're going to put an edge on it and sharpen it, and we're going to just clean up the forge scale that's on the twist and the head of the spike here. So let's get to grinding. Okay, so last thing, I just like to take mine one step further. I'll take another spike and just cut a little notch in the head of it and lay a bead of weld down at the base of it. And it just really acts as a great display. And it really brings the look together. And a lot of people that buy them from me really enjoy them on desktops. And it's a real conversation piece. Alright guys, this concludes the basic railroad spike knife video. The Muffin made one at least. There are tons of other makers out there that make them all sorts of ways. I hope you like my take on it. Feel free to try it out, and if you don't feel like trying it, you can always order one from me. And be sure to like this video, check it out, rate it, tell me what you think. And keep a sharp eye out for some more Muffin made stuff coming at you. Alright?